All right, what's up, people? What's up, people? This is your boy, ChiTown Trucker. Um, I got it not too long ago, but I know it's going to be my turn to do this video about safety and what you need to do to keep yourself safe. Now, there's a couple of things when it comes to being safe and having safety on your side, but you got to follow these basic rules. When you a trucker. Right now I'm attached to a Walmart trolley, so you're gonna see that in the background. But anyways, a couple of things that you want to do when it involves safety. One, you want to make sure that you have nice clothing. Nice comfortable clothing. Nothing tight, nothing fancy. Don't wear some draped Gucci, Polo, or Versace, whatever, all that rapper stuff. Yeah, you're gonna make good money while you trucking, and yeah, it's gonna be more money than you had on you, and you're gonna be like, man, I want to ball, I want to stunt, let me do this, let me do that, but you don't want to buy stuff that's gonna make yourself stand out like incredibly, because if you just stand out incredibly, I don't know what to tell you. You're going to attract too much attention. You're going to attract the wrong attention. Once you grab that wrong attention, damn, I don't know. I can't help it. That's one thing. Two, it's your surrounding. Like last night, this place was mainly dark. This lot was pretty dark, for one. Two, I end up parking here in this rather tight area. If you can see, it's kind of tight from head and all the way to the butt. It my truck fits the whole entire spot. Made it fit. But anyways, like I want to tell you guys, is about being safe. DeeBoy Stance basically cleared all the topics, that I was basically gonna do. So she ended up beating me to the punch, especially with the videos. So why not tell you guys something direct? Another thing, when you're trucking, if you're at truck stops, what you're gonna end up, or what you're gonna want to do is, as a couple, for me and my wife, we are a couple, we're married, and she's on the truck with me for a short period of time, and then once I get an apartment, then she's going to be over there staying, holding the fort down, and stuff like that. But she's with me till then. So anyways, for couples, if you're a guy and a girl, it's a little bit more easier for you to protect your wife, or to protect your friend, or whoever that female may be to you. You might, it'd be easier to protect her because of the fact that most of these truckers are overweight, out of shape. And if they're not overweight and out of shape, they probably, skinny like me and probably don't want no problems. But that's a different story from my part. I defend what I gotta defend. But safety, I keep saying safety like, I'm making big old topic points, but you're gonna want to do like a lot of things, especially say like, for my example, for things that I do nothing at all. I don't do nothing, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't do nothing, okay? Because for my standards, from where I'm from, nobody really messes with me or try to do anything with me, for my nature and my background, how I am, because I'm from Chicago, so all these other people that I see is really little to no threat to what I see. But for you guys, I'll give you guys a couple of tips. When you walk into a facility, look around, scan your area, scan faces, make sure you got a face recognition, like make sure when you see what you see, so if you got to snitch, or you got to tell somebody, or somebody questions you on what happened or what the person looked like, you ain't sitting there struggling like, well, I don't know what he looked like, or he looked like this, and you may give out the wrong description, and stuff like that. Another thing, make sure you know where every exit is at. So if something does happen, like, you know, shooting, guns, stuff like that, you can see that coming. Or you can see, not see it coming, but you can see the exits, basically, and where they're at. Another thing, when it comes to being safe, when you at night as a couple, when you at night and your girl wants to use the bathroom or something like that, depending on the location, for me, depending on the location where I'm parked at, and depending on how close I am to the door, sometimes I'll go in with her, sometimes I don't. But majority of the times I do go with her, even though I am close, but depending on how I'm feeling. Most of the time, you know, I go in with her, because there's a lot of creeps out there, because, you know, she's not a bad looking woman, but most of the creeps out here be hollering, and then I get, you know, defensive mode, because, like, why you hollering at my woman for like that? Like, you see me with her, why you hollering at her, or why you disrespecting her? And it's not the fact that, oh, you say, you know, what's up, man, you look good, stuff like that, I'm gonna get all, you know, all up in your face and stuff like that. You know, it's like when you get real disrespectful, but like, damn, oh, you got a fat ass, hey, don't talk to my girl like that. You know, so that's another thing. Another thing about being safe is don't piss nobody off. Don't make nobody mad. You make people mad, you know, that's, you just causing a hit for yourself, and you in a big old semi truck. I mean, somebody, all they gotta say is that you in a white truck with a Walmart trailer or whatever, like for my example, and that's all they gonna see. You know, if they give out the truck number, boom, come on now. You know, it's not like they're the same truck numbers and stuff like that, because with the car, it's kind of a little bit different. A little bit. But, you know, when you're a truck and trailer, there's a lot of things that are very one-sided thing. Like, you know, certain descriptions can, you know, check you off. Don't piss nobody off. Don't make nobody mad. You know, somebody wants to fight, because, you know, I had a couple of instances where someone want to get my face and they want to fight. Your CDL is not worth the fight, especially if it's in a facility or if it's somewhere where you're at work. If you're at work, you are at work. You're a professional driver. That means you are supposed to and you will act professional. So if you over here getting all willy-nilly and want to fight everybody that want to get in your face, this is not for you. Do not come up in here and start fighting. If that's what you used to do in school, you're not in school no more. You are out here in this real world. So don't try to fight everybody you see and you want to fight. Don't work like that. You gotta learn, even though they want to call you a pussy and they want to say that, you know, you ain't shit, or, you know, they want to talk that smack. Let them. That's the best thing I can tell you. Let them talk that smack, because over and all, your CDL is what matters. You know, your CDL what matters, and what really counts for you, because you're making the money. They're not. You making the money. So another thing is clothing, your appearance. You know what I'm saying? Right now I just woke up, so, you know, this is how I'm looking. God, you know, I just got up like a while ago. I'm at Walmart, so I just picked up an empty trailer. But your appearance is what's going to matter. You know, if I wear shirts that are well fitted, pants that are not too tight but kind of loose, so I can get some movement in if I need to. I don't wear you know, flip-flops or stuff like that all the time, but I'm mainly in my combat boots, the steel toe, just in case you gotta stump some face in, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know when you gotta stump some face in. It'll be like that. So that's another thing. But your appearance is what's gonna matter, you know what I'm saying? Like having jewelry, having everything all out, blanging, you know, so like I got this chain, this regular old chain, you know, I always rock a military hat, Air Force. You know, I'm not in the Air Force, but you know, it's my favorite military branch. Most of the time, people don't really mess with me because the attire of how I dress. You know, I dress like I would do something to you if you mess with me. If you take me off in the wrong way, I will do something to you. You know, and that's the type of presence you kind of want. sometimes. Because some people, they will try to test you. They will test you and see if you a punk. And basically, I don't know. Because I'm gonna get into a topic a little bit later about it though. But being a black male in trucking, it's a little bit different if you was a white male. Because if you black, you in shape. Most people really ain't gonna mess with you because you know, in their minds, genetics, they feel like, you know, you stronger anyways, or you more in shape, or you whatever than them. And plus, me, you know, being a slim guy, slim, well-built male with a female, you know, I get looks because I'm with a female. Some people want to try, some people don't. Some people plan, some people don't. At night, I make sure that there's no reason to go out at night. You know, if I gotta take a shower, shoot, I can wait. I can wait till the morning. I can wait till I get somewhere where it's light and where there's people out. You know, see where I parked at, I wish I recorded it at night where I parked at. I parked there basically, let me see if I can get it, light posts, lamps. You know, I got a lamp right here in front of my truck, a lamp right there, light. I parked somewhere where it's gonna be secure. You know, I'm in the truck, I still park somewhere there's a lot of light because, you know, the less chance that somebody want to try to burglarize your vehicle or, you know, rob you, do something to you, if there's light out, because you can identify them, even at night. There was a place back there, I could have sat there if I wanted to, but it was completely dark a little bit. The only time that it was light is the light coming from the, I don't know what the name's called, but when you back into like the little dock area for the dock area for Walmart. That's the only place that had light. Everything else was kind of a little more dark and hidden a little bit, so didn't want to park there. I mean, this place is really tight. I tried to park somewhere where, you know, because the exit is like straight across. All I gotta do is turn my truck and just hit the exit, and I'm out. So that's what I did. Just park somewhere where I can easily get out, because people, I mean, this is Best Buy and Walmart right next door, so it's gonna get crowded over here. So that's another thing about being safe, is being out of other people's way when you are in trucking, because if you are in somebody's way, you are putting them at risk and putting yourself at risk for damage and stuff like that, and they can get hurt. That's also part of safety. Even though you're parked, you're still in somebody's way. You know what I'm saying? If your truck is sticking out or doing anything, see, I got my truck to be behind the end of these striped lines. That's what I tried to do. Now for the front, I got it kind of bent in so I can even just turn, but it's still behind those lines. It wasn't easy trying to parallel park in this little bit of area. I had to do a little bit of work, but I got it done. You know, because safety comes in a lot of forms, in a lot of ways. You know, keeping yourself safe and everybody else around you being safe. That's the main thing when it comes to being safe in general. It's not about yourself. It's about the other people around you that you want to make safe. So you always want to remember that. If you don't keep other people safe, you ain't safe. Because it's your fault. That's how they see it. You in the truck, it's your fault. You know? So you don't want to make it your fault. So take precautions, use your brain. That's the main thing that anybody can tell you. Use your brain. And if you don't got none, you shouldn't be up in the truck. There's a lot of drivers that don't got this, just got this. And that's why they ain't doing nothing. And that's why they stuck, or they complaining on every video talking about, you know, shut up. Shut up. That's why we're here. We're here to help you. You know, everybody on the 411, we are here to help you because we got this. We don't just do this, we got this. We got insight. We know what we're talking about. You know, and me being like young, and see, you know, I make videos and I'm out. I'm out in the open. I'm not chilling, you know, around my truck and stuff like that. That's cool to make videos in your truck, but I wanna be more out, you know, start walking around, being outside, be in the store, looking at stuff, certain like that, you know. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. Go on my channel, I'm gonna be uploading my videos on there. A lot of good ones too. Some certain on the 401, depending on the topic. But I'm having them all up in there. So stay tuned. you'll get a whole lot more from me. But anyways, this video is like 15 minutes already. So basically, I want to kind of cut it in a little bit short about safety for yourself. You know, I already covered about the safety about being on, you know, as a couple, because it depends. It depends as a couple. If you're both females, I mean, 2 females can take over 1 guy. Really can. You know, one could do the hurt, and everybody else basically covered, you know, the main topic. So I'm not going to cover what they already covered because of the fact that it just be repeating. You know, it'd be redundant, useless information because you already got it already. So I'm telling you something that, you know, has not been said and done already. You know, you want to make sure that you keep an eye on your surroundings. Make sure that you are in a well-lit area. Even though that's been already said, but it's good to hear it again. Make sure that you're in a well-lit area. Places that got cameras. Best Buy got cameras. Walmart over there got cameras too. So you see. What else? Oh, wearing expensive equipment. The only expensive equipment I got is my watch. You know, that's the only thing that is on me in my phone. That's it. Chain's not really expensive, but it is stainless steel and it's durable and it's tough. But that's the only thing that's really expensive. Everything on my body, Walmart accessories. Well, the hat is from a truck stop, but Walmart accessories. Keep it like that. Keep it simple. Don't wear all these expensive clothing because you are going to make yourself a target. Walmart, definitely Walmart, definitely. So my boots. I got some shoes that are name brand, but those stay in the truck if I'm going out somewhere and not during trucking. You know, you don't want to make yourself stand out. You really don't. Plus, make eye contact with people, man. You can tell who's about it and who's not just by making eye contact. Trust me. You make eye contact and the first thing you want to do is look away. It ain't about it. He's not about it. And that's all I see as a man, as a male. Because that's the thing, you know, it's the same thing with the animals. You show dominance, like with a dog. You ever wonder why you can't stare at your dog? Your dog will look around. Because that dog knows you are dominant. They don't look you in the eye because you are the dominant, you know? Or if a dog's aggressive, he'll stare you dead in the eye. He will stare you down. And he'll start getting mad because he feels like he's dominant. But when you have your old pet dog, you like it on, and he's looking away, he'll look back up, see if he's still looking, and he'll look away. So you know you got the dominance in the pack. So it's the same thing. It happens the same thing psychologically in human brain. So that's another thing you can tell, like, you know, keep safety. And then you got some crazy cuckoos, like what TruckerDoll was saying about when she was with a trainer and this guy came up trying to help and he was rambling his mouth and she had to go inside, you know, and get his bat, or to get the little thumper, what you call it, but it's a little miniature bat. That was me. That was me. Then the dude was coming out and talking all willy-nilly. You know, back in my old day, there would have been no talking. He would have got a straight snuff. But that's back in Chicago. He got straight snuff, coming to me, talking on sideways. Now I'm telling him, like, look, thank you, sir, because you know they ain't gonna scare me. But I always got, you know, weapons. Not a gun, but I got weapons in the truck, and I got knives because my wife's cook. So all she gotta do is just pass me a knife. And we good. I can defend myself. But I don't need weapons to defend myself. I don't. I got my hands, I got my fists if I need to. And I know how to subdue somebody, put them down, call cops, or have her call the cops and bring them over here so they can obtain this person. But that's me. So that's why I'm not really more in the, you know, not worried about safety like that. Cause there be times where it'd be complete dark. I'm hooking up to a trailer. I'm not worried about it. If I can't see a man, I'll have a light, but I'm not worried about it. Another thing, get you one of these bright ass flashlights, like real bright, you know, where it blinds you. Like I got one of them and it blinds you. Like you close your eyes, you can feel the heat coming from this flashlight, you know, and it goes real far and it shines real bright. That's what I got. And I didn't mean for this video to be like 20 minutes long, so I'm trying to make sure. But safety, like I said, safety goes a long way, and you can talk about anything when it comes to safety. But yeah, you know, you being safe out here, being a trucker. Make sure that you not focus on just on one thing. Make sure that you got everything in sight, in your line of sight. There's a reason why your mirrors are smaller than your windshield. Think about it. You got your future ahead of you, and behind you is just the past. If you can keep an eye on your future, everything else in the past don't matter. You know, that's a little something that giving y'all. But basically what I'm saying is, as long as you can keep an eye on what's in front of you, everything that's behind you ain't gonna matter. In my case, that's how I see it. Because I know what's a threat. I know who's not a threat. I can look at you and tell you that you're going to, if you know, in my mind, I can feel if you're going to be a threat to me, and I should have my guard up around you. Because I've been in that environment for a while where you need to watch your back. So that comes to me. Otherwise, this video is going to be a little bit way too long. Keeping it short. Anyways, this has been your boy, ChiTown Trucker. You know, keep it moving. Keep doing what you're doing. Have this, not this. And you guys will have a good day, night, or whenever you get up. Other than that, I'm out. Peace.